All right, everybody. Teacher Plays here. Where is Otto? Oh, he's down there. Back with Final Fantasy 16. We just beat Bahamut. I'm gonna
Did
be
you see
eating
the pair that
breakfast
got
while we
hauled
play. So keep that in mind.
Aye, it's a dangerous
Um,
world out there.
the name of this chapter is Things Fall Apart. So hopefully they don't fall
It's
apart too
better I'll
much.
be
But
here. You'll not find a
you
better
know,
price than that.
things happen.
Is that all?
So what do I owe the honour?
Choose the forge.
Thank for the dear.
Brightburn. Cool.
No scratches, right?
Can I reinforce anything? No. Can't really reinforce the gold ones. Okay, what else does he got? Silken Sash, not better. Okay.
That it. Fine.
That looks kind of cool. We did buy more music.
It seems the hideaway is lost its...
The sky seems darker too. Or maybe it's just cloudy. I don't know. It won't let me go anywhere on the map, so let's talk to Otto.
What are you making them skies then?
Otto, how fares the realm?
The realm? Oh, she's just fine. As long as you look past the fact storms out mother crystals and her skies are a roiling cesspit.
And Gav?
He's with your uncle in the Free Cities, helping Mid with her project. Sent an owl their way the moment the winds turned foul. Still waiting on a reply, though.
I apologize if I'm eating too loud.
Good news.
Well, that depends on your definition of good.
All right, fine. What do you suggest we do?
Oh, no, I'm just a messenger. I leave the scheming to those more suited to the task. Could be that Lady Vivian and Old Tomes have their own thoughts on the current state of things. Could be that they don't. It certainly can't hurt to ask.
I suppose not.
Mm-hmm.
How is it that every one of your little excursions presages some inexplicable catastrophe? Not that you are to blame for the Dominion's fate. No one could have predicted the actions of the Crown Prince.
I'm sorry I couldn't save your home.
My countrymen are stronger than you think. A few toppled clock towers won't break their spirits. They'll be back on their feet in no time.
I hope so.
Look at us. Bluer than a pair of bog crabs. Tempting though it may be, sulking will not help us find a solution to this mess.
You believe there's one to be found?
I don't know. But I am certain we're more likely to find it if we first examine the facts.
Nice history lesson. I love this.
Beneath these darkened skies, fear and confusion reign over Valisthea. Oh, the lands around the fallen mother crystals had already begun to wilt for want of ether. But not like this. Crystals that filled wells and fueled furnaces. Now nothing but pretty shards of rock. And those that hang from the people's necks cast nary a glimmer of light to keep the dark at bay. It is only a matter of time before the common folk convince themselves that the end of days is upon us. Yet I fear a swift end is more than we can hope for. While most of the world thirsts for ether, the remainder drowns in it, spawning Akashic in droves. And amidst the hordes of mindless beasts, with magics as like to fail as function, even the strongest nation would falter. Rosaria and the Iron Kingdom teeter on the brink of collapse, while the tragedy in Twinside has all but paralyzed the Holy Empire. Dalmekia fares little better. Rumor has it the ministers fled the capital after the fall of Drake's Fang, leaving their beloved republic to crumble. Waloed, meanwhile, moves in earnest. The Einherjar has been sighted off Storm. The world, in short, is in chaos. It would seem our civilization was nothing but a castle of sand, to be washed away at the whim of the waves.
A castle of sand.
Not my best flourish, but it seemed fitting. The reports I've received are considerably more blunt in their appraisal. Without the protection of their nations, it will fall to the people to defend themselves against those who would take what is theirs.
Which is only ever going to end one way.
Defending a farmhouse against a band of chocobo thieves is one thing, but pitchforks and palisades will do little to stall an army's advance. Should the King of Waloed deign to invade, there would be none to stop him.
None but us.
I thought the crystals were causing the blight.
Is a storm coming, Sid?
Let me guess. You're here about the skies.
Is there anything you don't know, Lawsman?
It doesn't take a court astrologer to augur the obvious. As for what has disturbed the heavens, that, I believe, is a question the Fallen might be better placed to answer than I. And on the 6th day did the gods tear the sun from the firmament, visiting darkness upon their prideful sons and daughters. But I dare say you remember your childhood lessons on the sins of Zemeckis only too well.
You think they're connected? That Ultima was one of the gods responsible?
Well, he has certainly exhibited powers that we mortals would associate with the divine.
There is nothing divine about him.
But he wouldn't be the first god of whom that could be said, now would he? Yet for all the fairy tales that tell of the sins, there is almost nothing in the way of actual historical accounts. Had I the Journal of Moss the Chronicler,
Nothing better than a glass of milk
I
in
may
the
have been
morning.
able to tell you more, but alas, I fear all remaining copies have been lost to time. You will forgive me, I hope?
Certainly not. Because there is nothing to forgive. Even without this journal, you provided us ample wisdom. And we will always be grateful for it. Perhaps Otto will be more inclined to share his thoughts when he hears what the others had to say.
Clive, we have a problem.
Only one. That would be a first.
It would. Actually, there are 3. We had as many owls arrive while you were at the shelves. Martha's got a Kashik out her gates, and talk of monsters roaming the hills outside of Northreach has put the wind up Isabel and her lot.
And don't forget Dalimil. Lubor says the village was raided by bandits.
When it rains...
It fucking pours. The curse breakers are spread thin, taking stock of the damage in the Dominion. And even if I could get word to all of them, I doubt they'd get here in time to make any real difference. Which means there's only 2 people who can.
Jill and I.
Let them know we're on our way.
Okay, we gotta go to different places now. I mean, the map is opened up. Good. And there's more hunts now, it looks like. Any that aren't S tier? Oh, a couple. Almecia, Rosaria. Question mark. Vamer, Dalmecia, Quiet Sands, Rosaria. Let's go to Dalmecia first. I forgot to take a picture of the hunts. I always forget to do that. Oh, this doesn't look good. The mare down there. Okay, so let's go to this one. Get on me, Chocobo.
Let's go.
I think it was the mare.
Time to fight.
Can't remember.
All right.
Dun, 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 dun. Geez, a Republican War Panther. Did I go too far? No. There's way more animals around. Interesting. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, where was he? Down here, right? Yeah. Might as well wake up with a big fight. Why not? Right? Did I go the right way? I went the wrong way. Darn it.
Oh.
That was cool. Like a chocobo drift. Music's very melancholic. Here he is.
That'll do, girl.
Alright, let's do this. Aw, that was a waste of the cast. Oh no, it wasn't. Okay.
Only those who have nothing. Show it to your pockets.
Should've done that on the stagger. Whoa! Get that multiplier up as fast as we can. Whoa! I'm not doing very well this time. Well, that's how to do it. That was a good stun. I'm pretty sure I dodged that. I got him, right? Okay, good. I was worried it killed me. He was tougher than I thought. That's right. The other thing I wanted to equip was apparently this one. No. No. Is about when you dodge. Where is it? This one.
A deserter turned outlaw. We were more similar than he knew.
Oh, stop being all. See, now I gotta go back to the hideaway because I forget where the other guy was in Rosaria. Because I'm stupid. Going the wrong way.
Did you see that? Tell me you saw that.
I think that was the bee too, so. Hello, Nectar. That was the B. This guy's an A. Oh, they're brothers. Quiet Sands, Rosaria. Lone rowing boat has been sighted making land off the coast of Port Isolde. Its occupants wearing the garb and speaking the language of Iron Kingdom Crusaders. One can only assume they came to take their vengeance upon Sid the Outlaw for destroying that which they hold most dear. Okay, so Quiet Sands. And then the other ones are S, so I'm not going to mess with them yet.
Oh,
Talk to this
I wasn't
guy.
expecting you back so soon. Your benefactors are a generous lot.
Oh, don't have enough yet.
Best of luck out there, Sid.
What's this guy saying? There are more side missions.
Here you go.
Oh, those are just the missions. It just shows the missions that we're on already. Seems kind of silly. Oh well. Dun 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 dun. Stock up on our potions because we were a little too lackadaisical in that last fight.
Coin purse weighing you down.
To be fair, I'm just woke up. So.
You'll not find a better price than that. You're rubbing me blind.
There we go. To Rosaria. Quiet Sands, though. Where would Quiet Sands be? Down here, okay. I don't think we've been down here in a while.
Faster.
Oh yeah, I don't remember being down here at all. Wait, no, this is we came down here and there was a bridge and stuff. Now I remember. Wonder if it's easier or harder to fight these things with Jill or with you. Alright, there they are. Well, there's 4 of them. This might be tough. I'm gonna have to be on my A game. Alright, boys, let's rumble. I mean, you asked for it. Oh, that was cool. That was my perfect dodge. I was trying to focus one down, but... Ah! Yeah, all 3 of them staggered at once. Give me this. I think they're mad I killed their buddy. There we go, that wasn't too bad actually. Thought it'd be worse.
No more vengeance. No.
No more war, except for if I get to perpetrate it or cause it. Alright, let's see what
This man's gonna die if we don't get him to a healer.
To Martha. Martha.
It's good to see you.
And you, Clive. Jill?
Otto said you'd been attacked by a Kashik. What exactly happened here?
Those skies are what happened. Not long after they fell dark, we had our first visit. There were hundreds of them. Tried to storm the hill. Only a handful made it up here, but that was more than enough. The rest are still down there now. And while we have a few willing fighters holding them back, they're sorely outnumbered.
What do you think, Clive?
I think we gotta go help.
Join the fight.
I thought you'd never offer. Now, where I need you is the Fallen Gate. That's where the fighting is fiercest. Let the men know you've come to help. Something tells me they'll be pleased to see you.
We're on our way.
Let's do it.
Do you think there were as many as Martha says?
More.
More. Good.
You don't think they've abandoned us, do you?
Oh, they have big ramparts and stuff. That's cool. I shouldn't say big ramparts. Palisades. They're palisades, right? Let's do this.
Clive, wounded.
We deal with the Akashic first.
Oh, that's funny to me. Listen to the yelps. And we hit him with ignition. There's got to be more, right? You would think.
These men don't have the look of hired swords.
If you've come to rob this place,
You are mistaken, my Lord Rosfield. We're here by Madame Martha's leave.
how do you know my name?
Forgive me, my lord. There wasn't time for introductions. We're with the Guardians of the Flame.
Wade's men. But how did you come to be here? Where is your commander?
Sir Wade left earlier with a scouting party to find out where the Akashic were coming from.
Did he? Take your wounded back to the inn. Martha will see you're looked after. We'll join you anon.
And to think you took them for thieves. A fine reward for holding off the horde, that is.
When did Wade and his men arrive?
Not long after Rosalith fell. The Guardians asked me to shelter some of them that had lost their homes. They were making ready to leave just as the skies turned, and we agreed it was best we stuck together.
Martha! Trouble! The scouting party's almost at the lift, but they got a pack of Akashic snapping at their heels! And they got wounded with them! They're not gonna make it!
Damn it all.
We'll worry about them, Martha.
You look after everyone here. If any can still fight, send them to the lift.
I will. You two be safe now.
This seems like bad things are happening. After all I've done and all the side missions I've done.
Mad dogs.
Squire, I need you to get those who can still walk up the lift to Martha's. But what about... I didn't ask, Oscar. Sir.
Sir Wade.
Sir Wade.
Lord Rosfield. If you aren't a sight for sore eyes.
Martha seemed to think you might need some help. And by the looks of it...
We thought we could sneak by them. But we didn't know there would be so many. How could we have?
Behind you!
Damn it! We need to get the injured to safety.
Do you think we can hold them off?
We can certainly try. Are you with us, Sir Wade?
Always.
Then let's do our duty.
Yeah, Sir Wade. Dude, that precision dodge is really cool. It looks like it gives you, like the powers of Ifrit, your limit break powers. Come on, stun him. There we go. That's what I wanted. It definitely does. I would love to know what's... Do I have to hit him in a certain spot? Yeah, must be. I want to stun him and combo him with the, see how quickly we can drain him. There we go. Okay, that didn't go over that well. Oh, jeez. That was cool. I dodged right as I beat him.
Is anyone hurt?
I don't think so.
And yet again, you've pulled me from the flames. It's just a pity I keep walking into them.
You've never been one to shy away from danger, Sir Wade. Like any shield worthy of the name.
I see you're all in one piece.
Martha!
Is something wrong?
The lookout saw smoke coming from down Eastpool way. Too thick to be a hearth.
A second horde.
Feel like finishing the job?
Always.
Jill and I will make for Eastpool. You'll need to move the injured without us.
Don't you worry about them.
The moment my men are safe, I'll follow. Good luck.
Okay, now we're gonna go all the way over there. At least there's lots of fighting in this, which is good. I wonder if they're all fights, like, just says dilemma, but...
Mad dogs.
Speed up! Give me that boost.
This man's gonna die if we don't get him to a healer.
Just patch me up.
There we go. Must have to be out of town. Ooh, gobos. Alright. See how good I can get with ignition here. I hate these flying things. No, chocobos, I don't want to hurt you. But I will. How far you've fallen since you followed my speed. I think that was in this area, right? You leave Torgal alone. What happened? Oh. Sorry, the screen went blank, so I had to pause it. I got worried.
Apologies, my lord. Did I miss anything?
Only the first round, Sir Wade.
I like this Wade guy. Let's hit him with this. Then we go like this in the middle. And we hit it, and it should be messing them up. That was a lot of stagger damage. I hate when I miss. I'm gonna leave that ring on just because it's cool. Yeah, I think this build's pretty good for like how I like to fight, like not a lot of magic. Stagger, stuff like that.
Do you see any more?
No. I think that was the last of them.
But it won't be long before the next lot arrive.
Then we make for Martha's while we can.
What did you find out there?
The same as Sir Wade. Scores of Akashic.
Well, wherever they came from, they're gone now. Our lookouts say the lowlands are clear. Hopefully we'll have enough time to lick our wounds.
How many of your men were injured?
A damn sight less than if you hadn't turned up. Thank you.
You're welcome, Martha.
Hard-fought victory. But as long as the skies remain dark, I fear the Akashic's numbers are only going to rise. It's not a matter of if the Horde will be back, but when. And whether that's sooner or later, we'll need to be ready. The inn here affords a good view of the land, and is easily defendable. I'd like to make this one of our outposts.
What do you say, Martha? You'd have more men to guard the rest.
Well, when you put it like that, of course they can stay.
Guardian scarf. Cool.
My lord, there's someone I'd like you to meet.
Okay, Wade.
Over here. It is an honor to make your acquaintance, Lord Rossfield. I am Oscar. Oscar of House Murdoch.
Murdoch? I wasn't aware the Lord Commander had children.
Oh, he didn't. But his brother, my father, did. I am Sir Rodney's nephew.
Oh.
Well, go on then. It's not for me to ask him. Yes, Sir Wade. If it please you, my Lord Marquis, might you take me as your squire? I would learn the duties of a shield from the finest.
I'm sorry to disappoint you, Oscar, but I am a shield no longer. Nor was I ever the finest. And spending time in the company of an outlaw hardly seems a fitting education for one aspiring to take his oaths.
My Aunt Hannah once told me that a man is not defined by his title, but what he does in its name. You have accomplished much since taking on the mantle of Cid, winning no little honor in so doing. And I would sooner serve under an honorable outlaw than an unworthy shield. Not that Sir Wade and the other guardians are... I mean to say that, It's all right. We know what you mean. There is only so much the boy can learn from me, my lord.
But a squire...
Would that really be so bad? You were a squire once. And I'm certain Sir Rodney would approve.
Know that I'll show you as much leniency as your uncle showed me.
I would not have it any other way.
All right, we got that one done. Let's head to... Doesn't really matter where we head to. Head to here, Northreach. And to the prostitutes, probably.
First we find Isabel.
Heard a bloke saying he saw ghosts
Yeah.
from the far side of...
I saw it with my own eyes.
I can't do it. I can't.
My lord, my lady.
We received the dame's message. There have been sightings of strange creatures, I understand.
With the blue eyes. Yes. Like a Kashik, but different. They've taken so many. I've lost count.
Akashic, but different.
Ultimus thralls. And what of your mistress? Is she here?
Oh, no. She went to the garrison to ask what they were planning on doing about all this.
Then we'll look for her there.
Let's roll. I was gonna say, is this the garrison where I embarrass those guys? It is.
We could leave. The two soldiers were carrying...
Madame, please!
Half the garrison's been slaughtered by those things. We lost the captain this very morning.
We've tried requesting reinforcements, but there's been no word from the capital or the Dominion in days! What more would you have us do?
I would have you do your duty. Those at the Vale look to me for protection. And protect them I shall. Because they are my charges, and that is my duty. In case you have forgotten, the people of this town are your charges. But more than that, they are your people. Your sisters, your brothers, your lovers. So you have a choice. Lay down your sword and watch as they are slaughtered, or take it up and do what is right.
She speaks the truth, you know. This here, it's all we have. It's all that's left.
What we have left is our lives! Do you really want us to lose them as well?
Not if we don't have to. Look, there's a cask under the captain's bunk. Let's talk about this over a drink, eh?
I'm listening.
I'll have a word with him.
Ah, Clive. I didn't expect help to arrive so quickly. And sought to take matters into my own hands.
It was a noble effort. But I thought you might still need some support.
How like you to consider my needs.
What we need to consider is where the creatures came from.
The way the survivors speak of them, one would think they appeared out of thin air. And perhaps they did. It's hard to know what to believe these days.
We'll talk to the survivors.
What do you need, buddy?
Yes. What happened?
I've got family in Moor. I heard the flood was spreading, so I went to see if they were all right. And a pack of them glowing things found me in the meadow. I ran for my life. I never did get to the village.
Leave that to us.
My family.
It's all right.
Did you see the creatures that attacked you?
Creatures? Yeah, they came out of nowhere. They went for Joseph first, then me, and then they were just gone.
Do you remember where you were?
On the road from Oriflamme. We just passed Moor when... Where's my Joseph?
It's all right. Just rest now. At least we have an idea of where the thralls might...
Oh jeez, they're far away.
You know?
Good thing I have a chocobo. Can I get out this way? Oh, this is where we found that lady, the girl that had the... We found the pet, but it turned out the pet was a human being. Was a bear. Come here.
Faster.
Huh. Just a little patter of its feet is funny.
Better already.
You can see the ether in the air.
Clive, look.
I see them.
I hate these things. I love ignition though.
Should I prime?
Save your strength.
Who is casting Protect? Lich, I don't like them. Will of the Wicks is pretty good too for getting combo multiplier up. Got that away just in time. Nice. Wasted my limit break there, but that's okay. Now that I have the updated analytics, it's weird. There's a lot. There's either one person or a few people that just come in for like 30 seconds and then leave.
Done what we can for the time being.
Or maybe it's just people checking out the stream. Who knows?
Maybe we should let Isabel know.
Just a weird thing. Right, let's go talk to Isabel. At least it didn't make us run back.
You have the town's thanks.
Don't thank us yet. There will be more. Many more. And you'll need to be ready for them.
Oh, we shall. Isn't that right, Captain?
Yes, milady. The garrison will be ready.
Philippe here has convinced most of the men to remain at their posts. For now, at least.
Hearing that the Dane would look kindly on any man who committed himself to the task certainly didn't hurt. It's not the most selfless of motives, I'll admit. But whatever it takes, eh? Now me, I never needed convincing. I became a soldier to protect the people I love. And the people I love include the one standing before me.
Handsome and chivalrous.
There you go. Maybe you'll start bothering me.
Now, if you don't mind, I have sentries to post. Milady.
Lest you wonder, I'm not foolish enough to believe that this has solved all of my problems. But it has solved one, and that's one fewer than I had this morning. Thank you again, Clive.
You're welcome, mistress. And finally to Dalmatia, or Dalmedia, or Dal something. I didn't mean to do that, but that's fine. We should have enough renown to get the next thing.
Fucking thieving bastard. My shop.
Well, it's this way.
Why would anyone do such?
Oh yeah, this guy. The smith.
Sid. Your new companion appears much more formidable than your uncle. Should I be worried? You haven't been introduced.
Jill, Clive has told me much about you.
All lies, I'm sure.
Your Stolas said that Dalamil has a bandit problem.
Indeed. Although, you're a little late. They left with our food and guild days ago. Any idea where they went? The desert's a big place. Your guess is as good as mine. But the fact is, I have more immediate concerns.
What did you say to me? What did you say?
As if by magic. Let's just say we've yet to reach a consensus about how to solve Dalimil's little problem. And at this rate, it won't be the actions of the bandits which prove to be our undoing. It will be our own. Now, I've tried reasoning with the dissenting parties, but even the Desert Hare has limits.
Perhaps we could talk to them.
What makes you think they'll listen to us?
What makes you think they won't?
She makes a fair point, Sid. And you won't have wasted much of your precious time if you fail. They're just across the courtyard. Suppose we just follow the shouting.
It's gonna be the rich dude.
You wouldn't talk like that if it had been your men whose throats were slit. Blood for blood, it's the only way. We hire mercenaries and have them mount the bandits' heads on our walls as a lesson to the rest.
And what happens when those mercenaries are slaughtered like your men?
Are you going to hire more? We're better off using that coin to buy food and supplies. If we hire mercenaries, the only thing we're buying is the bandit's ire. And you cannot fill empty bellies with that. Do you hear me?
But what happens when they come back? Maybe it'll be your throat that's slit.
That's enough. Both of you. Any more of this and I'll throw you out myself. Come back when you're ready to talk like adults.
Victor. What's he doing here?
Sid. And Lady Jill. What brings you here?
I was about to ask you the same thing.
Costness is in chaos, and the markets have all but ceased to operate. The Briar's Kiss here in Dalamil.
I have to be honest, I don't remember this guy at all.
Reliably obtain supplies. I was here to do just that when Master Lubor told me of his troubles. He thought I might be able to talk some sense into these fools. But if you're here, I suppose his patience must be waning.
Who are those people?
Those were the thorns in Lubor's side. And the reason this place might be headed the same way as Costness. It's these accursed skies. The darkness is enough to drive a man to madness. Or an entire city, for that matter.
We're still working on the skies. But in the meantime, perhaps we can find a solution to Dalamil's problems.
I hope so. For all our sakes.
So, you see my predicament?
What I saw was a room full of people who were angry and afraid. And with good reason by the sound of it. But if left to smolder...
I accidentally left my AC on in my living room last night, so I am cold right now.
My thoughts exactly.
It's a little bit odd,
To do.
considering how hot
Both
it's been.
sides wish to protect their homes and livelihoods, if only they could agree on how. But as long as they are divided, we are vulnerable.
And if there's one thing bandits like, it's an easy target.
What would Sid the Outlaw suggest?
Well, if it were my namesake, he'd let them choose for themselves, and be on hand to pick up the pieces when it all went wrong.
That sounds like a recipe for disaster.
A recipe for disaster is precisely what it is. But perhaps that realization would be enough to make them question the ingredients. While it's plain neither Conrad nor Natalie will countenance the other's proposal, it may still be possible to make them doubt their own. Before presenting them with a third option.
And that would be?
To pool our resources and save the city ourselves. Why fight each other?
When all that fear and anger can be directed at the bandits.
It appears we have a plan of action. Victor, pay Conrad a visit. See if you can't convince him of his folly. I'll speak with Natalie.
As you wish.
Your faces are not well known in this town. That may prove useful. Don't worry, Victor and I will do most of the talking. You can only play along.
Play along?
What he means to say is yes.
Listen, Jill. Settle down. Telling me how to live my life.
Picture it, Conrad. Ah, here she is. The Lady of the Spear herself. Conrad, may I introduce you to Jane? commander of the Red Wings, the oldest mercenary guild in the Free Cities.
A pleasure, my lady.
The pleasure is all mine.
As I told you, I summoned the commander here from Canberra to inquire about a contract.
Victor says you told him no. That there aren't any men left to hire. Is that true?
True as the crystals cracked. Nobles came and claimed every last one worth his salt. And not just from us Red Wings. You know of the 7 high houses. There must be 2 swords assigned each one. Granted, we have a few boys left. If it's boys you're looking for.
Well, Conrad, are you saying that Dalamul's finest cannot defend this town better than a gaggle of unblooded striplings? That a band of beardless youths could better avenge the deaths of your brave men than you yourselves?
Absolutely not. We'll show those bastards who they're dealing with.
I can't believe that actually worked.
Conrad's not what you called the brightest candle in the crypt. And there's a reason why I had you do the talking and not Sid. Well played, my lady.
Then let us band together and show these brutes that Dalamil is not to be trifled with.
Oh, I'm ruined.
If I had my pickaxe, I would... I mean, it may still be possible to buy something. Ah, here he is now. Natalie, allow me to introduce Lord Underhill of Randalar's prestigious League of Merchants.
Lord Underhill. At your service.
Underhill?
I was just telling the good lady of our conversation, my lord.
Clive's not a good
how
actor.
You were lamenting the state of the capital stores.
Lubor says that not only are the granaries almost empty, but that war and the Blight mean this season's harvest won't be enough to fill them for winter.
Indeed, certainly that is the case. The nobles in the capital are buying up the city's stocks of barley and wine, driving the prices higher than most commoners can afford. It is only a matter of time before the peasants revolt.
It is worse than I thought. If what Lord Underhill says is true, I fear we have little hope of supplementing our stores, meager though they regrettably are. And while I applaud your endeavors to dissuade our more bellicose citizens from seeking vengeance, I sense Conrad is not wrong in his assessment of the bandits' likely return. Which means that now, more than ever, we will need to secure what little we still have. Food, weapons, herbs, everything. If our humble town is to endure not only this hardship, but those that are certain to follow, we must stand united.
All right. If it will help to protect my home, I'll do it. But you needn't have gone through this charade.
Thank you, Clive. Your performance was nothing if not workmanlike.
She saw right through it.
Yeah, she did, Clive.
It was good. Maybe that it produced the desired effect. Now, my scouts should be returning shortly. Meet me back at the Briar's Kiss, and we shall see what we face.
I'm not convinced our roles in this ruse were entirely necessary.
That's true.
Conrad seemed quite taken with you.
It appears I have no choice but to do what...
Mummy, I'm scared.
Good news, Sid. Both Both Conrad and Natalie have somewhat gracefully accepted their new roles.
Somewhat.
With time, they may even learn to.
Time no longer appears to be the luxury it was before lunch.
I take it your scouts found the bandits.
Technically, it would be the bandits who found my scouts. It appears they march for Dalamil as we speak. All of them.
You're not serious.
They don't just want food, they want the whole damn town.
I have a favor to ask. I'm told the bandits march in 2 groups, one from the south and one from the desert, in a move doubtless intended to stretch our already gossamer-thin defenses.
Very well. Jill and I will meet those from the desert. But what of the rest?
The rest, my friend, the city shall fight. Together. The stakes, I concede, are high. But if this does not unite Dalamil, nothing will.
That is a lot of faith to put into those who had their hands around each other's throats but a moment ago.
Then it will be for us to see that their hands are kept occupied. And I do mean us.
I thought you might say that.
We'll hold them off for as long as we can.
And we will do the same.
Let's go, bandits. Bring it on.
The women folk have come to welcome us.
You guys don't stand a chance, you realize that?
He's all yours.
Like, if you were a bandit and you were fighting, and all of a sudden the dude pulled ignition, and like, you would run away so fast.
They mean to overwhelm us.
Oh, that was not fair. I mean, clutch protect cast by whoever did that. Oh, you son of a bitch. Seriously? Whoa! Gotta make sure I, get potions after this.
The townspeople. Could they have held out?
I don't hear any fighting. What do you think?
That we should hurry.
Oh, they held out. I did not expect that.
Natalie, I owe you an apology. You did well out there. The inn would have been lost had you not held the line.
Without you, there would have been no line to hold. You saved us, Conrad. You saved Alamil.
We all saved Alamil.
Conrad seems to have had a change of heart.
I'd say they both have.
I take it from your presence that our visitors from the desert won't be joining us either. Pity.
The plan worked, Sid. Granted, it only took an army of bloodthirsty bandits at our gate.
Calm now, Victor. Why quibble over the details? We are united, and that is all that matters. As for you, Sid, you fight considerably better than you act. I'll take that as a compliment.
All right. Let's go buy potions,
Things under control.
and then we'll head to the hideaway.
Let's go and put Otto's mind at rest.
Mummy. The gentleman of the town guard.
He's over here, right? Yeah.
Good day, my lord.
Hello, trader. Sure, give me another song.
Choice.
Fill these up.
Why, thanks.
I always forget to take the stone skin potion. I don't know if they're worth it, but... To the hideaway. It's amazing how long some chapters are and some aren't. Like, you run through 2 or 3 every time you go after a stone, it seems like. In really quick succession. A new missive has been delivered to Clive's chambers. Does that mean it's a quest or a side mission or what? Let's go check it out.
Ah, I wasn't expecting you back so soon.
What do I get for this? Ooh, lots of ability points. Nice.
All yours. All done?
Let's upgrade some stuff. If I can. Like this one. There we go. Can I get to my quarters from up there? No. Sorry, Otto, I'll be back. Want to see what the missive is, just in case it's a side mission. Oh, it's not. Dramatis Personae. Oh, okay, I don't care. Let's look at our wall of memories. Got the Oath, that was with what's his name? Guardian Scarf, Sid's Goblet. Martell Apples. Ambrosia Attack. Okay. I don't know why I'm missing so many. You'd think there'd be more, but whatever. I do like this build because it makes me think of what I'm going to activate and things like that, but yeah. Hello, Otto.
Was wondering when you turn up. Had ours from all our friends thanking you for your timely intervention. How is it you always manage to arrive at just the right moment?
Luck, I suppose. Any word on the rest of the realm?
Let's see. Storm's still crying out for mother crystals. The nations are still in chaos. And the skies are still the colour of a kick in the kidneys 2 days on. So...
Right.
Clive, we knew this was going to happen. Well, not the bleeding skies part, but you take my point. Now's not the time to second-guess yourself. Now's the time to visit the infirmary. Taya says your brother's awake.
Thank you, Otto.
So
You'd have
it
so
was
many
not
questions for him.
Sylvester, but Olivier who served as Ultima's puppet. And when Dion learned of this, he sought to slay the fiend. Only for his father to take the spear that would have freed him. Enough to drive a man to madness.
Small wonder he hasn't stirred. I would be afraid to wake.
Had I but reached out to him sooner, warned him of the threat Ultima posed. But now, both an empire and her prince lie broken.
Joshua, what do you know of Ultima?
Very little, I'm afraid. Despite my best efforts. 18 years ago, as I lay buried beneath the rubble of Phoenix Gate, 'twas not death who came for me, but another. And it was while in my rescuer's care, I first heard of Ultima. I've been chasing his shadow ever since. Ultima is driven by some deep, dark purpose, and for whatever reason, it would seem you are crucial to his designs. He will stop at nothing to have you, even if that means toppling an empire.
But why me? What possible use could I be to such a creature?
That is one of many answers that have eluded me. Yet, I am certain of this. It is not mere chance. You were chosen for a reason. All dominants carry within them the might of an icon. Nigh limitless power that is at once acutely limited. I wield fire, and only fire.
And I only ice. 8 wardens for 8 elements. But you, Clive.
You are different. You're special.
Huh.
Your abilities begin with the flames of Ifrit. But they do not end there. The fact Ifrit can even exist goes against everything we thought we knew of dominance. Perhaps Ultima has been waiting for one such as you, whose potential is truly limitless.
I've encountered that thing several times now. If it or he, as you say, needs me, why hasn't he claimed me as he did the boy?
Were I to hazard a guess, I'd say the two of you are somehow incompatible. His mind not properly attuned to your body.
His mind?
Mind, awareness, spirit, call it what you wish. But I believe Ultima to be an embodiment of the concept. This is why I struggle and fail to contain him here inside me.
I'm sorry. Inside you?
With every setting sun, I feel my strength wane. And though the Phoenix's flames mend the prison I have made for Ultima, they do so at a cost. We must find a means to bring an end to him before I meet my own.
What were you thinking?
It was that or let him take Clive. And I've always had a soft spot for my brother.
But that doesn't mean you should sacrifice yourself to save me.
Joshua. Clive, it's Gav. There's an army of Akashic at the gates of Canver.
All right, let's go fight them then.
Well, what's the short of it?
Tyre told you. The capital of the Free Cities is under siege by an army of monstrosities. The city guard are doing their best to stem the tide, but numbers ain't on their side.
What of Lord Byron and Mid? Were they able to escape?
No, but they're all right for now. They're hiding with Gav at midship.
We have to get them out of there.
And we shall. Otto, prepare a Stolas. Tell Gav to stay exactly where he is.
Understood.
Vivian, what's the swiftest route to the
I always
Free
wondered,
Cities?
like,
That
with how
sounds
slow
like a
news
question for
traveled,
the map. Look
especially
here.
like in history,
This road through Tabor.
like wouldn't the city have been fallen already and stuff? I don't know.
Good.
What a coincidence. Tabor is exactly where I'm bound.
Joshua, bed is where you should be bound.
You don't think I told him the exact same thing?
Were Tyre not such a talented healer, I would surely have been inclined to agree. But, thanks to her ministrations, I feel I may safely rejoin my attendant, who was to wait for me in Tabor if we became separated.
All right, we travel together.
Clive.
If he stays close to me, he'll be fine.
Thank you, brother.
I'll look after him.
Oh, and we get a side quest before, 3 side quests before the fun stuff. And new hunts, it seems. Love it. And by love it, you know I mean I don't love it.
Is a storm coming, Sid?
What do you want, Shirley?
Sid, perhaps you can help.
I can certainly try.
It's not who, but what. I borrowed them to teach my first, which
Okay, mid scales are gone, sure.
Perhaps.
they
Seems the hideaway is lost.
What do you need, kitchen hands?
You put me in this situation.
Are you sure it's me?
Needs help with a recipe, sure.
I've never been one to play favorites, so...
A fried mort rest.
And...
Right, gotta go get more ingredients somewhere, probably. The gates, the goats.
What am I gonna do?
Is everything all right, Goots? You seem more...
Oh, I don't know what I think Nan might...
It's all right.
Folk are saying she's been selling a band, but she'd never do business with Baddie. I wanted to ask her about... She'd... never...
Don't worry.
Okay, go talk to Nan. Let's go talk to these kids first.
I heard the Emperor was impaled on his...
We're all gonna die! You hear me?
What do you reckon we should do? I
Sid! Art at your studies, it's not a set of...
No.
Well,
Just how long?
We're sorry.
But we didn't break them.
Just like Miss Mididol.
Miss Mididol.
Because that's the only way to...
Miss Mididol said. The best way.
Well, then your
Well,
work is
take it
already
apart.
The taking apart was easy enough.
Speak for yourself.
You three need to learn. So let's have a look at these parts. All right. Everything here was once part of Miss Mididol's scales. Every piece has its own role to play. If even one of them is missing, the scale... You already know one of the pieces. This is called the arm. Why do you suppose that is? It doesn't...
You're right.
You've ridden a chocobo before, haven't you, Sid?
I'll think about...
Hold things.
Good thinking.
I'm teaching these kids? Okay.
These round...
I didn't.
Well spotted. This tiny piece.
I have.
She puts...
That's right.
I remember the arm.
Not my fault.
You know what?
Not a...
So what's your conclusion?
Now that
I think we've got it.
Then here's what we'll do.
Well, obviously you need to start with the body. All the other pieces fit onto it, don't they?
And the arms go on the body, just like real arms. Or wings, if you're a chocobo. And then the arms hold the power.
Very good.
It'd be funny if it didn't work.
Yes.
Well...
Oh, I just put the pieces together.
That's right.
Her hair.
Yeah. Hairs for the future. She's showing us her secrets.
Oh, hairs.
What do you think, Sid?
Hairs, you
With a
mean.
little more help from Miss Mididol.
You hear?
Until then, though.
Hey, look. We never used the cogwheel.
You don't think Sid forgot about it?
Funny. This way.
Lady Karen. How's business?
Not nearly.
You're...
What exact? Not once in 5 long years do you pay...
Just...
Oh.
All I know is that some...
And what? You... Look. I've done things I'm not proud, but that woman is no more.
You're right, Lady Karen. It was wrong of me.
No. I reckon...
Of course. I spoke with Lady Karen.
What did she say?
That the rumors were unfounded, and that I was a fool for thinking they might hold any truth, along with some other things that made her feelings clear. And while...
Oh, well, that's good. I knew Nan wasn't caught up in out bad. But why would people say she was? What did she ever do to them? It's not right.
No, it's not. But people do things for all sorts of reasons. Perhaps we'll never know.
Well, I'm going to find out. That trader, he said they were all talking about her in Dalimil. So that's where I'm going. I'll find someone who'll tell me, you'll see.
Are you sure that's wise? Whoever's spreading these rumors means Karen ill.
Oh, right. But that's why you'll be coming with me, isn't it, Clive?
I suppose it is.
So much to do, so little time.
Seems the
Bum, 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 bum.
Is a storm coming, Sid?
Honestly, like, It's hard to talk through this game.
Well,
Like,
did you solve the mystery?
yeah, I did. There's a kids.
Sid.
She told me it was because her studies have been in.
No, it isn't. The universe, to anyone else, it would be an opportunity. But to Mid, that should come as no surprise. She's...
Which explains her.
Interesting.
She's working to give them a better life.
Oh, you've given them far more than that.
It's a hard one to talk through the whole time. But, I don't know. You guys seem to enjoy it, so... I was just gonna play it by myself, but...
Lawsman Harpocrates, I've come to pick your brain if you don't mind. It's about the book you lent Ivan.
Ah, Valisthea, A Culinary Pilgrimage, a classic. One of my favorites, in fact. The young man did a wonderful job with the Chance's stew. I do hope we shall be able to sample more such marvels in due course.
That's actually why I'm here. I don't suppose you know where I might find skyworm livers and drake's mint.
Ah, so the fabled Sandbricois delicacy is next on the menu. Delightful. The descriptions of fried mortress never fail. Now,
drag
one.
Just so much dialogue. Alright. I'm gonna go to Northreach, it says. Why does it still say I have a mission here? Oh, I guess we could go check out the hunt too. Oh, wrong way. Get turned around.
We sent curse breakers to Martha's Rest, Dalamil, and Northreach.
What's up, Nectar? Hunt board. Oh, there's one new one. The pack in the south of Tabor, Dalmechia. Okay, well we have to go to Dalmechia anyway. Oh, it's not letting me. What? Okay, I gotta go here then. Why give me the side missions and then not let me go? Cloak and dagger.
It's like a dream.
Can I travel now? I can travel now. Good. And now I forgot what it was. It said south of something. Was it south of Bocklad? Sorry everybody, I gotta go back and check. That's gonna drive me crazy. I know it's annoying. South of... I thought it started with an S. I also haven't saved in a while. I should probably save. I know there's an autosave, but don't like relying on that. Oh hey, we have 4 people in our party now, including Joshua. Maybe we should go after the Atlas. If we have 4 people, that might help. Almost got him last time. Okay. South of Tabor. Tabor. South of Tabor. Where is Tabor? Is this Tabor? Pum pum pum. That's Bocklad. Huh, interesting. I'm gonna have to Google it. Okay, apparently there's a village called Tabor. And there's something called the Gilded Path. Okay, it's over here. So we haven't discovered this area yet. So let's continue on with the mission, I guess. And there's a side mission south of us. I didn't want to get on my chocobo because it was only 100 meters, and then it just kept going.
We can use the ruins to cross the ravine.
Assuming they would allow it. The Echoes have a will of their own.
Tell us about Yota, Josh.
Down that way. Okay.
She's strong-willed, loyal, and deadly with a blade. Much like Clive, but with better manners.
You're making a lot of jokes there, Josh, for someone I haven't seen in years.
Hey, do. Where are you off to now, then? Bound for the Free Cities, perhaps?
I seriously thought that was the side mission because the bubble was over his head, but it's over here.
You're injured. What happened here? Where are your comrades?
Ether flood up ahead. It swallowed our camp while we slept. My own men did this. Turned every last one of them. There's a village not far from here. Tabor.
Oh.
The people were kind to
That would have told us where Tabor is.
It's only a matter of time before they won't stand a chance. We can't let those monsters reach the...
I'll go. You catch your breath.
Thank you.
Rest well, so.
Said, forgive me, Lord Kupka. Lord Kupka's been dead for a while, buddy.
You said the encampment was close. Let's hope the Akashic are still there.
Another ether flood. They're everywhere now.
We can't go around it.
Then we'll just have to be careful.
Right.
got here in time.
That's awesome. Easy. Oh, look at Josh. That's cool. Looked like something out of Elden Ring with the rot or whatever it was called.
Is someone there? Please, I can't move my leg.
That doesn't sound like an Akashic.
There he is.
You're with the battalion?
I am. I heard the fighting. Are the others?
Taken care of. One of your brothers in arms told me what happened and asked for help.
Another survivor? Where is he? Tell me.
His wounds were too deep.
He was right to send you. Those things you slew are no longer my brothers. Tabor is safe thanks to you. Here, you've earned it. You seem familiar. Have we met?
You must have me confused with someone else.
Wait. Son of a whore. I was there! In Kosnis when you killed my brothers. I was there in Rosalith when you killed my commander!
Ooh, this is cool.
My war with Hugo Kupka is over. I bear no ill will toward those who followed him.
And what of my ill will? Coward! Draw your steel. Lord Kupka shall be avenged!
You can barely stand.
When your wounds have healed and your head has cooled, come and find me if you must. Though I hazard your life would be better spent in service of those who need it. Or have you forgotten your oath to the Republic?
My oath? What would you know of oaths?
This is kind of cool.
How hard they are to keep. Which is why I'm giving you the chance to keep yours.
No. I won't be deceived. Lord Kupka told us of your crimes. You are an outlaw. A murderer, not some...
Man. Like you or anyone else.
I am nothing like you. But if you're not gonna kill me, then go. Leave! Just know that I will find you, Sid. Someday.
I hope so. Let you have your revenge. Okay, keep going.
Run like the wind.
All these ruins, like someone said they were ships, which makes me think of Xenogears, if you guys ever played that. I never beat it because I always had to rent the PlayStation. But there's like people in space watching you. It's interesting.
Have you been to Tabor before?
There are a few places I haven't.
Back to the stables, girl.
Here's
Where now,
Tabor.
Joshua? There is a residence just inside the city gates. She awaits us within.
Let's go kill Merchant. What do you got for me? This one.
Of course. Come again.
Oh, won't let us leave yet, I don't think. I know it's blocked off. Okay. I was gonna go do the hunt, but let's do this.
My Lord Marquis, it is an honor. I am Yotei, Knight of the Undying, charged with the protection of His Grace Joshua Rosfield, Keeper of the Flame of the Phoenix.
Of course. It all makes sense now.
Would you care to elaborate?
The Undying are loyal servants to the ducal throne. Or more specifically, to its heir. They have served our family for generations, albeit from the shadows.
Since their inception, they have been tasked with the preservation and enactment of the rites of ancestral communion. After the events at Phoenix Gate, it was the Undying who delivered me to safety. And since the day I left Rosaria, Yotei has been my constant companion and protector. Without her sword, I would not have survived my journey across the realm.
Rise, Lady Yotei.
Yotei.
You saved my brother. I owe you a debt I can never repay.
I but did my duty.
Come now. Tell us what you've discovered.
Your Grace. It is as you feared. The vessel we spied off the coast of the Crystalline Dominion on the night of her fall. It was the Einherjar. Beyond any doubt.
The Black Galleon.
Joshua, the Einherjar is the Royalists' flagship. What business would they have in the Dominion?
Upon learning of Waloed's involvement in recent events at Drake's Fang, I sensed the malign influence of Ultima, and bid Yotei and the Undying look into the matter.
We have reason to believe that the Black Galleon weighed anchor shortly after the fighting began, and set a course due south.
For Canva. Then it is Waloed knights who besiege the cities.
What is left of them, yes. And the Black Galleon sails at but one man's behest. Barnabas Tharm.
But are we truly safe here in the Agora?
The city guard have been paid, if that's what you're implying.
All the more reason for them to run.
Well, you are free to leave, Lord Minister.
Markets abandoned, warehouses aflame, blackened hulls choking every port in the capital. Canva is ruined.
The realm teeters on the brink of chaos, and all you can think about is commerce.
Forgive us. We were not aware Dhalmekia now subsisted on charity.
How dare you?
Well, that's not good either.
Distinguished members of the Council.
You must forgive His Majesty this intrusion.
What is the meaning of this?
A trifle crowded, but I fear it will have to serve, my liege.
Very well.
My colleagues, do you not see? The king! He has come to save us from the Akashic. He is a gift from the heavens, divine intervention, our very salvation.
And of course, if it is compensation he requires, we would be most willing to negotiate a fair price for services rendered.
Fools! Your ignorance unbecomes you.
Your Majesty, correct me if I'm wrong, but I would swear that the fiends washing the cobbles of Canva with the blood of her citizens wear the colors of Waloed. Ha! So you do not deny it. Guards, fetter them, and see our guests to the dungeons!
Enough.
Alright, so he's badass.
Pathetic creatures. That you should imagine yourselves worthy of salvation. The girl is still here, somewhere in the city. Her consciousness fair dripping with her late father's hubris. A consciousness to which Mythos is inextricably bound and inexorably drawn. See that he is made welcome.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Come, Mythos. Surely the prince's light cannot have sated you. So then, how long has Waloed been under Ultima's control?
How long indeed? Based on what we know of Barnabas's actions, I would guess some few years, mayhap more.
But to what end? What does Ultima want?
The tapestry. Show them.
Quite a bit of exposition.
By the flames.
Phoenix Gate, Drake's Breath, and now here. But what is it?
It is old, ancient, even. Naught remains of the faith it represents, save what can be gleaned from the image itself. None could tell me what the one in the apothecary meant, even the Undying. But I believe it may be the key to discerning Ultima's purpose. That figure in the center, the one beneath whom the icons congregate, that I believe to be Ultima. He is a god, or at least godlike, his very existence beyond our ken. The icons, and by extension their dominants, are meant to be his subjects, and while some, like Barnabas, have accepted this role, others have rejected it, like you, Clive, which is rather inconvenient, as it appears he needs you most of all. And gods don't like to be disobeyed.
No, I don't suppose they do.
Clive, may I tell Yote of the lake?
By all means.
Yote, I will be accompanying my brother, to the Free Cities. Whilst we are afield, I would have you watch over those Clive has made his wards. Omielos delan tuisag ilith. Though well concealed, the hideaway lacks trained fighters to defend its occupants should they be discovered.
But it is my duty to...
As it has ever been my brother's duty, remember.
If that is your wish, Your Grace. But please be safe. If aught were to befall you,
You have my word.
Farewell, my lord, my lady.
We are in your debt, Yode.
Let's find our friends.
Okay, I think that's a good, with more side missions popping up, I think that's a good place to stop it. Thanks for joining me, everybody. This has been Teacher Plays, and class dismissed.